Hepinize merhaba dostlar. Witcher 3 22. bölümle karşınızdayız. Biliyorsunuz geçen bölüm şu bizim kankamız vardı bir tane. O gence dedik işte sana yardım edelim, bize silah yap diye. Yaptığı silah da meğersem bizimkinin, elimizdekinin aynısıymış. Olsun. Daha erken seviyelerde eğer gelirseniz işinize yarayabilecek bir silah açıkçası. Şu an zaten halihazırda o silahı kullanıyorum. Şöyle şurayı bir lootlayalım abi. Yok değil mi orada bir şey? Yok, okey. Evet. Kiminle konuşacağız? Şu elemanla mı? Bu bölümde artık diğer haritaya geçmenin zamanı geldi efendim. Artık Ciri'nin peşinden ana görevle devam edeceğiz. Videoyu beğenmeyi ve abone olmayı lütfen unutmayın.
I'm Skelli bound. Need to get there.
Start swimming. Islanders, the black ones, all attackers in those waters. No one sails the route these days.
Come
Aslanım
on.
sen
Clans are
şekil
ready to
yapma
deal.
da.
Leave you alone if you do. Someone's done it. Gotta have.
Not likely. Except maybe that daft bastard Wolverston from the Atropos. A liar, a thief, and a bugger, that one. He might have parlayed with the sea swine.
Where can I find him?
In a pigsty most times. Others, the Golden Sturgeon. Ask for Flask. Everyone knows him.
Hay Allah'ım ya Rabbim, bir de gemi kaptanı şimdi çıktı başımıza ya. Direkt binip gidelim abi, parası neyse vereceğiz işte ya. Çekil lan şuradan. Bu bizim kankanın yeri değil mi? O iri yarı çocuğun.
Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond the walls.
You Wolverston, captain of the Atropos?
So you want to know if
Lan
I'm
tipe bak ya.
Atropos, captain of the Wolverston? No fucking clue, mate.
I need to get to Skellige.
My Atropos and me, we're due to sail for our Skellig, carrying grain. But that's hush hush. Got any coin?
Var. Allah belanızı vermesin. Var anasını satayım
Here.
ya.
That enough?
Hefty sack.
Tövbe
Like a
yarabbim ya.
bulls. When do we sail?
Not sure you're ready. You can barely stand.
Know this, stranger. Captain Wolverston never sails sober. The sea goes one way, Wolverston the other. Makes the rocking bearable. So, ready to set sail?
Let's
Yürü lan,
go.
gidiyoruz.
First, we must drink to the wind, to good fortune, and to the strength of my Atropos. Anchors away.
Ne manyaklar var abi ya. Skellige. Artık neyse, oraya gidiyoruz arkadaşlar. Ciri'nin peşinden. Bu sefer onu Skellig'de bulacağız abi. Kesin burada. Bizim kız burada. Rüya göreceğiz yine. Kesin yine rüya göreceğiz. Vay be. Yeni haritaya. Artık geçiyoruz. Hayırdır lan, bahçede gördüğünüz bahçıvan mı sandınız? Bak. Şunu da dövseydik ya. Oha. Çüş yani. Gemi direği düşmemişti bir tek üstümüze. Oyun bir tuhaf oldu. Lan ne oluyor? İte bak.
Back off or I'll kill you.
I'm not afeard of dying.
Öldürürüm.
See, I've landed on Ord Skellig.
How you figure that?
You're wearing Clan on Crate colors. Ord Skellig's their island.
On the Atropos, were you?
Skellig.
Thought the captain
Pardon.
had a deal with you.
Skellig adası.
With us? Meaning who exactly?
Sondaki
Might
E
have arranged something with
sadece
Lugos, but crack? Nay.
belirtme amaçlı.
Clearly
Oğlum
should
çek
have
şu
though.
köpeği bak.
Outlander ships aren't welcome in these waters.
Keseceğim şimdi kafasını.
What about you? What do you seek in Skellige, eh?
Agreed to meet a sorceress here. Yennefer of Vengerberg. She's supposed to be on Ord Skellig.
There's a witch at Kertrolda. Croc's guest. Could be the one you're meeting.
That scorn I hear in your voice.
You've good ears. Folks say this witch got Croc wrapped around her finger. Orders everyone about. Word is she's vicious at it. But a hag's a hag.
Seen her? Know what the sorceress looks like?
Aye. Wears black and white. If not for her tits, you'd think she was a beached orca. Fact is, even those who see her for a wench would gladly push her out to sea, tits and all.
What's your name?
Steingrim.
Well, Steingrim, I don't like you. In fact, I feel like slapping you.
Go ahead, Drifter. You try.
Kanka.
Had enough?
Best finish me now, cause you'll be fucked once I catch my breath.
Ya.
It was a
Böyle bir
good
şey mi var
fight.
ya?
That's enough for now.
Know the way to Kertrolda?
I expect I'll find it.
Head north. Then turn west towards the bay before you come to the bridge. You'll find the Jarl port site today. Your sorceress ought to be there too.
Thanks. So long.
Var mı bir şeyler? O ne lan? Hadi. Oo, kızlar. Gelin lan buraya. Ya aa. Gel lan buraya. Oğlum çıksanız da gelirsiniz. Aha.
Siren den. Gotta ruin it for them.
Arif. Şu bombalardan yapmam gerek ya. İçeride var mı başka? Evet. Kızılgöz, gel bakalım.
Move it!
Bu ne lan?
Go, go!
Bir saniye, dayanamıyorum arkadaşlar. Şeylerde... Şu sandıklarda bayağı iyi şeyler olabiliyor çünkü. Hadi bakalım gidelim.
If Mireka wants something from the continent, I will.
Give us all you got!
Bir daha buralarda görmeyeyim sizi. Yalnız bir saniye. O sarışın ablamızla girdiğimiz mağarada da bu figürlerden vardı da o yüzden merak ettim.
Come on!
Evet, artık gidiyoruz. Bu adamın yanındaki köpek değil mi diyecek?
King's passing.
Our time amongst the living is but the wink of an eye.
Hadi bakalım, ayine geldik. Kimi gömüyorlar ya?
You need not do this, child.
I know, but I want to.
Burada da bir aşkı memnu var. Çözeceğiz. Bak o abla kraliçe kesin. Bir teşkilat var yani burada da.
Tis madness. Such a young lass.
Erna should be the one going. They shared a bed long
Silence. It is her decision.
Abi burası bu İskandinav toprakları bence burası. Çünkü Vikingler filminin dizisinin 1. sezonunda olması gerek. Kral kral diyorum. Lord bilmem ne öldükten sonra bu Ragnar başa geçtikten sonra o Lord'un işte birlikte olduğu kadınlardan onu en çok işte seveni, Lord'a en çok seveni Lord'un cesediyle birlikte yakılmak üzere o tekneye biniyor. Bu şey kafası yani, o Viking kafası. İskandinav şey burası yani, toprakları.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Bu Yennefer bizim
Nice to see
kalbimizi
you
kırar
again.
bak. Geralt.
The eulogy.
King Bran of Clan Twirsech has embarked on his final voyage. At its end, our glorious ancestors await him. Together they will hunt and raid. They will sit round the fire and praise the deeds of ages past. For now, he lives in our hearts. One day, we too shall stand at his side and face the sea together.
Bu bizim cinci değil mi ya?
Will be a good day.
Bize ne kraldan ya?
You smell wonderful.
Geralt, we're at a funeral.
You smell wonderful at this funeral.
Skelli
Geralt ya.
is its clans. In times of war, tradition holds the clans unite under the leadership of their king. We've bade Bran farewell. Time to pick his successor who will lead us against the Black Ones. The gates of KECHII stand open to all who held Bran of Clan Twirsech dear. Mead and meat will be plentiful. During the wake, those who believe themselves worthy of the crown will step forth.
Ya Geralt manyak mısın sen
Come to the
ya?
wake with me.
Gladly. Feasts in Skellige, so predictable. Slobbering drunks, brazen boasting, and the inevitable rows that result.
Yeah, nothing like the banquets mages attend. Remember the one on Thanet?
You were there. How could I forget? I also remember excruciatingly well what happened after the banquet.
Oyunun en başından bahsediyor burada.
Reading my mind again?
What's more, I like what I see.
Allah'ım inşallah kötü şeyler olmaz.
Did you learn anything in Bölüm?
Velen. Awful place. Somehow Ciri wound up at the castle of the local ruler, a baron, self-proclaimed. This was after she was injured.
Injured? Was it serious?
Don't think so. Must have recovered because this baron sent her on to Novigrad. Think she was looking for you at the time. These witches Ciri came across, she was lucky to escape them.
Witches?
Creatures more like. Can't say exactly what they are, but they're dangerous. Very. Also ran into an old friend of ours in Velen, Kira.
What on earth is Kira Metz doing in that wasteland?
Hiding from witch hunters. Listen, she told me an elven mage had been there looking for Ciri.
Good. You'll need to tell me more when we have some time.
Been to Novigrad. Ciri was there, looking for a way to lift some curse. She's not there anymore.
You're certain?
Heard it from Dandelion, with no embellishments.
Do you know any more about this curse?
Not much. Ciri ran into some trouble, never finished what she went there to do. I recovered a phylactery. She was looking for a way to enchant it.
I'll look at it later.
Sen
How
anlat
about
şimdi de.
you? What have you learned?
Something strange happened on Ard Skellig a time ago. A disaster brought about by a burst of magic. Extraordinary, really. Natural anomaly. Never seen anything like it. My intuition tells me Ciri was its cause.
As much as I respect your intuition, Yen, we need something specific. Evidence.
I'd know for certain if I was able to inspect the disaster zone. Unfortunately, Ermion and his druids aren't letting anyone near.
Ermion's head of the Skellige Circle? Haven't seen him since...
Since Ciri was a little girl. I doubt he'll do you any favors, not even for old time's sake.
So why won't Ermion let you inspect the area of the anomaly?
Call it a difference of opinion. A large, loud difference. Look, it's Krach.
White Wolf,
Greetings, Krach.
I shall see you at the wake, and I'll not accept any excuses. I've an important matter to
Allah bu da
discuss.
yan görev kitleyecek ya.
I shall wear black and white for the feast. I count on you to don something complimentary. Something that doesn't reek of 1,000 hunts.
Yen, you know I can't stand new doublets. Just too tight till you break them in.
And just like Krach, I'll not accept any excuses. We're not here to enjoy ourselves. We've matters to resolve and should dress appropriately. I've rented a room at the inn. Took the liberty of laying out some clothes for you there. You ought to go. Choose something. In the meantime, I've something to attend to. We'll meet at the entrance to the feast hall.
Ne oldu? Gemi... Tekne yandı mı? Gideceğiz tabii ki de ama önce yağmalamamız gerekiyor yani. Aynen abi bak kurutulmuş. O ne be? Ama şöyle bir atlayıp dalmadık mı içeri?
best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Got me eye on you.
Lan basın gidin dalarım size.
Come here! Don't let it get away!
Kaç levelsiniz lan? Oha 34. Kaç kaç kaç.
Man in need.
Ne kıymetli malınız var lan.
Let's dance.
Lan onu basın gidin lan. İlk fırtatta yine çalacağım. Yine çalacağım.
Smell a card?
Away with you.
Oha be. O saç sakalcı var burada da. Sonunda geri dön tabii ki de kardeşim yani. Vay. Kış geldi.
It's the cliffs and peaks.
Bran was a great ruler.
He needs a worthy successor.
You speak as though you have someone in mind.
Skellige's troubles very much derive from it not being a hereditary monarchy. Any upstart can be king and destroy his predecessor's legacy.
The King of the Isles is a more symbolic position.
That should change as well. A strong leader who wields true power. That is what the times require.
Introduce me?
This is my friend Geralt, and this is Berna, widow of the dear departed Bran.
The Queen Mother. It's a pleasure to meet you, Geralt. You must forgive me. But on a day like today, I'm afraid I cannot indulge in my penchant for long conversations.
Ne diyorsun oğlum? Bir şey demedik ki
I can
biz.
see you
Sana da
chose your own
merhaba.
outfit. You know, of course, that together we look about as good as lace frills on a battle axe.
Everyone's got their style. Don't like funerals. Don't like feasts.
I know. You also dislike underdone meat and being teleported. But sometimes we must overcome our disgusts and prevail.
We should mingle
Aa
before
biz
they all
önce
get drunk.
kıyafetimizi mi
There'll be no
değiştirecektik?
talking to
Çok
anyone
pardon.
then.
Good thinking. I don't know what Krach wants, but when we meet with him, we should have clear minds.
I'm not gonna drink. Why dull my senses when I'm in such pleasant company?
Do you plan to compliment me all evening?
Evet.
I plan to tell you what I think.
This?
Lan burada ne malzeme vardır ha.
So, what have you brought for the farewell feast?
Bread, sheep's milk cheese.
Our wagon's full of loot to be ripped from the black ones.
We've also
Geralt, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
Evet.
Your beard. Why did you decide to grow it out?
Don't really know.
Must say it suits you.
Vay. Yennefer'dan bir şey aldık. İltifat. Sakalı kesmiyoruz lan artık.
Lady Yennefer. Sir.
Greetings, Arnvald. My companion is Geralt of Rivia.
I am honored.
Nice to meet you too. Quite a few guests.
They come to bid their king farewell. They come to see the claimants to the crown.
We wanted to talk to Croc on Crate.
The Jarl will join us shortly. He's assigned you a place of honor at the table just beside his daughter Ceres. Follow me, please.
They've seated us here.
I asked them to. Wanted to meet the notorious witcher Geralt.
We've met. Don't remember?
That was ages ago. Hjalmar and I were children when you last visited Orda. But you should meet your feast mates. Allow me the dubious honor.
Bu arada arkadaşlar aslında tam tersini yapmam gerekiyordu ama en kısa zamanda zaman bulduğum takdirde birkaç oyun sonrasında Witcher 2'yi de oynayacağız. Aslında 2'yi oynayıp 3'ü oynamam gerekiyordu. Hatta ve hatta 1'i oynayarak 2-3 diye gitmem gerekiyordu. Lakin çok uzun olur diye inci boncuğu. O yüzden ben direkt 3'ten evrene dalmayı seçtim.
Forgive me. I remember our meeting all those years ago, but I don't recall your name.
Ceres on Crate, Crack her da, and her big brother Hjalmar called a Sparrowhawk. A Jarl's daughter she is. Fat lot of good it does her.
Ceres is jealous, for the one among us who performs the greatest feat will be crowned king.
We all know the feats are a sideshow. Our fathers will choose who will wear the crown. What do you think they spoke to Crack about?
You talk like that because you're short of strength and skill. Remember when Hjalmar challenged us all to a race up the mount? You didn't stand with us then. As he buried his axe in that stump at the top to mark his victory, you were warming your chicken bones by the fire.
Had my reasons for not participating, but I would have won then, as I'd win now.
Now that you mention him, just noticed Hjalmar's not here.
My brother walks his own paths. But about the race, why don't we repeat it? I'm willing to challenge any of you, Witcher included. If I beat him to the top, venture to say that'd be a
Allah aşkına lütfen hadi yarışıyoruz hadi. Hadi yarışalım bakalım.
If the Witcher's in.
Geralt?
Tabii ki de.
Gladly. What are the rules?
Whoever pulls Hjalmar's axe from the stump at the top of the hill wins. Stray off the path and you lose.
And here I was, ready to puke from all the boredom. Let's go! We're here. From this spot, you must reach the top of that mount. At the summit, you'll see the stump of an oak. Hjalmar's axe buried in it. Whoever pulls the axe from the stump first, wins.
I'm ready.
You'll start when I sound the horn.
Ne, koşarak mı? Hay Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya.
Show me what you've got, monster slayer.
Aha. Bir de bana şekil yapıyor. Yok şöyle yenerim adamı. Böyle yenerim adamı. Ulan sen önce bana yaklaş. Hayırdır? Nerede lan bu balta? Ha burada. Allah Allah.
I won, but only by a hair.
Ya Geralt Allah
No such
aşkına.
thing. There's winning and there's losing, and I lost.
Pancar gibi
Let's go
olmuşsun
back
ya.
to the week.
Let's.
Kız donmuş.
See the wakes in full swing.
Lost sight of yous. Who won?
I lost.
Lost to a witcher, Sparrowhawk. But it'll likely happen to
Yani şimdi bizde.
Enough of the nattering, let's drink.
İçelim.
To Ceres.
Pass the mead in a tankard for the man.
To Bran, may he want for nothing in the world beyond.
To my beautiful companion.
You've been great company. Sadly, it's time we moved on.
Really?
Bir kadeh içecek.
Indeed. We must talk, but not here. You shall learn all beyond that door.
Do you have
Shame. Why would I?
What did you say in the sailors?
Our isles are in for hard times.
Tell me, Lugos.
Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. Geralt, Jarl Donar and Hinder, and Jarl Madman Lugos.
Calling Lugos a madman's an insult to madmen. He's a common goat fucker.
Call me a goat fucker one more time, and I'll chop off your head, stick it on a pike, and piss down your neck.
Enough! Time to settle this. Here and now.
Oh, ha ha ha! Giving me a true fright right now. Shat my best trousers. Put that away before you cut yourself, you cunt.
Bence sakin olun. İkinizle de
Thought
konuşabiliriz
Skelli was called
aslında.
a truce for feasts.
I know the hallowed customs, but Lugos ought to know that I'll not let him raid my Hindisfjall bear.
You don't scare anyone, Donar. I'll be boy soon to plough your priestesses, drink from your tankard, and shit on your table.
Tövbe yarabbim ya.
Emperor would be very pleased to hear you quarrel.
His Imperial Majesty is more than welcome to visit.
Let him sail over here. We ain't afraid of the black ones.
Raiding coastal villages is one thing, total war with the Empire is another.
Awfully mouty, this one. Go stir your cauldron and pierce some boils, witch. Don't talk when you haven't got a fucking clue.
Know what, Lugos? Just realized I don't give a damn about your hallowed rules of hospitality.
Finally, some diversion. And here I was ready
Dedeyi
to
bırak
puke
bana
from
gelsin
all
kanka.
aboard him. Come on, freak. Show us what you're made of.
Move the benches. There's to be some gob slapping.
Erkek ulan Geralt. Erkek gel buraya gel.
Make him choke with his teeth or
What? Lost your nerve?
Gel buraya gel. İt. Ama sinir
Had
ediyorum.
enough?
You got me good. That were quite a wallop. Still seeing spots, room rocking like a leaky tub in a hurricane.
We'll call it even then, soon as you apologize to the lady.
Don't hold it against me, milady. It's my deep conviction sorceresses are needed. Deeply so.
No offense taken. Forget about it.
That I like. And the knocking. It's what men do. Give me your paw, Witcher. Let me squeeze. It's a worthy one. Witcher, have a drink with me. Proof there's no hard feelings.
Abi herkes içki istiyor bizimle ya.
And visit me at times, I insist. Yoren's been jabbering about bringing in a witcher for that haunted lighthouse.
Aha.
Do me a favor. Meet him for an ale in the tavern near Arenbjorn. Then you but a short jaunt to find me, so as we can knock back something stronger. Here's to our next.
Eyvallah.
Sure, I'll knock one back with you, Lugos. Nothing wrong with having a drink in good company.
I remind you we've important matters to discuss later. Matters that require a clear mind.
I remember.
Drink like you fight, and we're in for a good time. Tabran!
To Jarl Madman Lugos and his madness. Forgive us. We should mingle, talk to some of the other guests.
Hadi Jennifer uzaklaşalım şuradan, yürü. Yürü, adamı çıldırtma, sen taktın bunları peşimize. Allah Allah, bir tripler, bir havalar.
What now?
Now we pay a visit to Ermien's laboratory.
Didn't know we'd been invited.
Because we've not been.
Hadi gidelim.
Take it Ermion won't be there.
That's right.
And what's the purpose of this visit?
We're looking for an object. The Mask of Urboros. We'll need it. Come, Geralt.
Dur kız, buralardan bir şeyler
Now
mi?
you'll tell me why you need this
Geliyorum,
mask.
geliyorum.
Oh, I shall. In due course.
Take it you'll decide when.
Correct.
Ödümü koparttın lan. Hop, buradan alacağımız, bulabileceğimiz bir şey kesin vardı bizim. Neyse, yok.
Yes? Footsteps. Shh. Guards. Hide behind the tapestry.
Sparrows chip, while starlings chirp.
What do jackdaws do?
Jackdaws caw. Goldfinches warble, and cranes whoop, whereas peacocks screech. Hawks scream, larks trill, and doves, they coo. That's all of them.
What about nightingales?
All right, nightingales croon.
Bu nasıl bir diyalog lan?
gross.
Oha.
This'll be tough to open.
Surprises never end. See the ravens?
Hard not to.
Ermien's spies. An indication that we're near his laboratory. I also sense a clear magic aura. Come, there's a ledge outside this window. We must pass along it.
Seen uglier sights in my life.
Geralt of Rivia, being romantic.
O ne lan? Yo merak etme, ben böyle de giderim.
Amazing how a hobby can render a man mysterious. Fascinating.
Especially a druid. Must be a real nature lover.
Yes? Yes?
Had one at KECHII.
Please.
Looks alive. $100 loose an arrow if you saw that in the woods.
Dur şu etrafa iyice bakalım, sonra o kapı, zaten yazdık o kapıyı.
A basin of water.
For teleprojection, a reflection of Ermion appears on the surface. Supplicants speak to it.
Başka yok. Okey.
Are you all right?
Cut myself. The door's locked.
Nasıl beceriyorsun böyle şey? Ne oluyor lan?
The animals. They're alive. Yen, watch out. Monsters.
Abi şey bu ya.
Coming closer.
That's one less.
Mushrooms in here.
And it's the scent of sweet grass drying in the sun.
Ulan
What's happening?
You were hallucinating. You ran at Ermion's animals, sword flailing. I had to calm you.
Must have looked strange.
Your years of vigorous training at KECHII finally paid off. Bested nearly all the stuffed beasts in here.
Please.
Fine. We've passed the trial of taxidermy. The door stands open. Let's go inside, Geralt.
Looks alive.
I'll lock the entrance. We don't want to raise suspicions. Ah, our dear druid's laboratory. We must search it thoroughly. The Mask of Ouroboros must be here.
Letter bearing Ermien's seal to the druids. Warns them about you.
Wondrous world of insectoids. Ritual plants. Ah, what do you know?
Seems
Raymond
Ermien has real
Marlowe.
tobacco brought in.
A biography enhanced.
Skelliger's tales about the wild hunt.
The islanders believe the wraiths sail on a longship built of the claws of...
Dwarven triple mead. Goes in for light reading, too. The Corpse of Novigrad by Sasha Hadi. Laboratory worthy of an imperial alchemist. A sword in a stone. Things begging me to pull it out.
It's not in the stone, don't you see? It's held there by a vice.
Yani
A goat carved out of linden wood, signed to Uncle Ermien.
Little Ciri's handiwork. That's what she called him when he was her tutor.
Looks like Ermien places something in the statue's hand. How about a mug of mead? Statue or not, everybody needs a drink sometimes. Huh. Seems like it worked. Who would have thunk?
Ermien enjoys jests achieved.
Look at this. A detailed map of the northern kingdoms. Even shows spheres of influence over the ages.
Out of date.
A child's skull. Pinecone. Didn't expect this. A large
Ermien's
female.
wand. He's one of the
abi
few
bu
druids
kılıcı
to
nasıl
use
çıkartacağız oradan ya? O ne be? Aha boss fight, boss fight.
This is it. We've got it. We must return to the feast quickly before... Hear that?
Smelled it. Gas. Grate still closed. Gotta think of something quick.
Ne yapacağız?
The damned druid will poison us. This vapor's deadly. We've got but a few minutes.
Teleport us out of here.
Think of something. Quickly. First thing to come to your mind. Hold Hold on tight.
Boğulup ölmek mi yani? Tabii ki de öpmeyi seçeceğiz. Yani boğulup ölmek, ne bileyim, işi kötüye sarpa sarabilirdi yani işler orada. O yüzden biraz da Yennefer'la flörtleşelim yani. Nereye geldik biz böyle ya?
Damn. I tore a hole in my dress. Wait a minute. I must mend it.
You know how to sew.
Please. I'll enchant a needle.
Arkadaşlar ara sahne girdi. Ara sahneyi keseceğim. Daha doğrusu kestim. Sebebi bir tık açık olduğu için Yennefer'la Geralt varyansın ettiler biraz. O yüzden ben de o kısmı kesmek zorundayım. Çünkü artı 18'e giriyor video ondan sonra. Artı 18'e düşürmemek için o kısmı kestim, bilginiz olsun. Yani bir ara sahne girdin, niye, ne oldu falan filan demenize gerek yok. Orada onlar işi pişirdiler.
Words of uncommon beauty. We thank you. And we'll take them to heart. But now, let's begin. We have seen Bran off to the Beyond, and must now choose his successor.
Burada bir problem olacak yalnız var ya. Burada bir sıkıntı olacak burada.
King must command respect. A king must have bollocks. We've no lack of men like that. Let those who feel worthy of the throne of Skelli step forth. My son could not be here this day. Behold his axe. Behold his will. May the best man or woman win.
Ne yapacaklar şimdi? Oylama yapacaklar galiba. Demokrasi var mı yoksa herkes patrakütöre mi?
What's got into her?
She's your daughter, is she not?
Now I know why she said she'll sail to Speakerog. Ah, children. The older they grow, the more trouble they are. Come with me. All the more essential we talk now.
Peki.
How was it, Geralt, when Ciri was nearing womanhood? I remember well her nan, her mother, what they were like. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Ciri was impossible to control. No telling her what to do. Had to have things her own way almost always. Why do you ask?
No specific reason. She and Ceres, they're of a similar age. But we'll speak of my children later. First, let's speak of yours. Yennefer claims Ciri's in trouble, and you seek her.
That's right.
If you require aid, gold, ships, anything, merely say the word. I'll give you all I can. And I know the lass lives. I'm sure of it. When the blood of Rhiannon's daughters is shed, the sea grows white with fury. I'd mark such a storm.
Need your help. Ciri probably came here to Skellige.
And very likely caused the cataclysm along the coast. the site upon which the druids focus so intensely now.
A site Ermion refuses to let us explore.
Specifically, he won't let me explore it. We fought. We're not friendly now.
Don't concern yourself with him. Druids have little trust for mages. But Ermion's heart is in the right place. Am I right to assume he does not know you seek Ciri?
It's of no concern to him.
As I thought. At any rate, Skellig's my isle. You've my permission to investigate as you see fit.
Wondering if I should talk to Ermion.
Leave that to me. Go. Seek and find your Cyrilla. If any ill befell her here, on Skellig on my watch, I'd never forgive myself.
Thank you.
No need. I swore an oath once. I aim to keep it. Unfold. Tell the druid I must speak to him. At the usual spot. I've one more matter to broach. My children. You remember Hjalmar? Well, he swore an oath to kill the giant of Undvik. Set off and has yet to return.
Dayı senin çocuk mefta almıştır ya.
Ceres announced that she's to set off on an adventure of her own. Got it in her head that Udalric is not mad, but cursed.
Şöyle sıradan gidelim ya.
Giants. They've been extinct for ages. Anyone actually seen the one on Undvik?
Aye. Dozens of refugees have. The giant drove everyone off the isle. I've welcomed what remains of Clan Tordarach here on Skellig.
I heard a rumor that an unnatural frost gripped Undvik before the giant appeared.
It's true. At any rate, Hjalmar decided to kill the giant and give the isle back to its people. A deed worthy of a king, he believes. My son gathered a hearty crew at the new port. They were to sail to Undvik, then travel on foot to Oskar, the village. But that many lads should have killed the giant long ago. Thus, I thought to ask you.
You should start at the new port. Ask around. Hjalmar might have told someone there his plans.
Evet ya, tam aklımdan da bu geçiyordu ha.
Got no plans to vie for the crown yourself? Think a good number of the Jarls would support you.
A good number? Those opposed would be fierce, rabid. Madman Lugas would sooner see an Nilfgaardian on the throne. Besides, a man should know when to step aside. Hand the tiller to the youth among us.
Take it Ceres wants to lift the curse.
There's no curse to speak of. Ceres has decided she must match Hjalmar and sort out a deed worthy of a queen.
Think she might need my help? You did plan to ask me for it. Why?
The thing is, I don't trust Udalric further than I can spit. Ceres won't listen to me, or her brother. Yet confronted by a professional who will explain why she's mistaken, she just might come to her senses. So yes, I ask that you explain things to her and bring her back.
If either Hjalmar or Ceres need help, I'll help them.
I thank you.
Well, now that we're done thanking one another, let's get to work. We must determine if Ciri is still on Skellig. I'll change into travel attire and find you. Head south. The anomaly we should investigate destroyed a stretch of forest along the shore of the bay. A successful feast on all counts, Krak. I will see
Görüşürüz
you.
Krak. Ben yürüyerek gideceğim. Eyvallah kanka, görüşürüz. Evet sevgili dostlar, bir bölümümüzün daha sonuna geldik. Ciri'yi burada Skellig'de göreceğiz abi, bulacağız. Ben eminim bundan. Bu adada, bu haritada şöyle de yapalım. Siri burada abi. Yo burada, kesin burada, benim içime doğdu. Ben şahsen böyle düşünüyorum. Ne vermiş öyle en son şeyden? Ha. Neyse. Burada olduğuna ben eminim. O yüzden çok az kaldı yani Siri'yi bulmamıza. Ana görevde kilit yerleri çözmemize çok az kaldı. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere diyorum efendim. Siri hakkında bir sonraki bölümde araştırmamıza devam edeceğiz. Bizi izlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim.